Tears of the Kingdom is right around the corner, and the latest trailer that dropped was pretty amazing. But with all the hype around Tears of the Kingdom, here are some of the things I'm most excited for in the next entry to the franchise. The worst thing about trailers is that they sometimes drop way too much info on a movie or a game. But I feel like we're going into this game literally blind with so little information about the story, and to be honest, I love this because it has us wondering how the story is going to develop and how Ganon is going to come back to terrorize Hyrule. I'm excited to see what new friends Link encounters on his journey, what new quests have to be completed, how the story unfolds, and how the potential showdown between Link and Ganon will go down. One of the things that I really want to see about this new game is how the world of Hyrule has changed between Breath of the Wild and now Tears of the Kingdom. I wonder if Hyrule will have new towns or camps where you can see more civilization. In Breath of the Wild, we didn't see so much of that since there were a bunch of enemies around the land and we only saw lots of friendly people in towns. From the gameplay trailer, we know that there will be a lot of floating islands all over the place and that will be very explorable, but could there be dungeons or even an underground area that are not shrines? We saw some holes on the ground in the trailer, so maybe that takes us to a new area? Who knows? Just being able to explore everywhere in Hyrule again seems like a blast. I feel like I'm just gonna spend so many of my hours there, so I can't wait. In Breath of the Wild, we had a wide variety of enemies and bosses, with each one having a different difficulty ranging on the ranks. The gold being the strongest one. I think. Not only did we have enemies, but we had a great variety of animals and creatures in Hyrule. We literally got to cook so many meals with all the different parts that we got from either monsters or animals, and I'm just wondering if they're gonna add any more. In Tears of the Kingdom, are they gonna add a lot more enemies and creatures into this game? We do know of constructs from the gameplay where they showed off new abilities, and the trailer showed off some dragon looking like creature with some more enemies in the game. I think that if anything, they'll double the amount of enemies we'll fight in this game, including new bosses, but hopefully we get a bigger variety. Weapons, bows, and shields are always a huge part in the Zelda series, but Breath of the Wild had the biggest variety out of them all. If you saw an enemy and you took them out, they're most likely going to drop something. The game also had every weapon breaking due to durability, and that made the game great because you had to learn to use them all. I'm not gonna lie, it would be a little bit annoying until I got the Master Sword and that was like unlimited, but whatever. In this new game, we literally know so little that I'm not even sure if we're gonna get a bunch of new ones. With the new fuse ability, we're able to create our own weapons, so that's gonna be super OP. You can literally put a chicken on a bow. That's gonna be pretty lit. We all know the Master Sword will obviously be in the game, but will new enemies drop swords, shields, and bows? Probably, but it's something to definitely look forward to in the game. This video has to end on a high note, and that's abilities. Ever since we saw the new abilities from the trailer and what they did, I think everybody was pretty hyped for Tears of the Kingdom. From what we know, we have 4 new abilities. Recall, which rewinds an object's movement. Fuse, where you can fuse objects together to make a new weapon. Ultra Hand, where you can attach objects together to make your own rafts or flying objects, or pretty much anything. And Ascend is a place that has a ceiling you can just go straight to it without climbing. I wonder how these new abilities will impact how we want to play the game. Everyone in Tears of the Kingdom will start making crazy stuff with the Ultra Hand ability, and I'm super excited to see what can be created with it. Not only am I excited for these new abilities, but I am hoping that we get to keep the old ones from Breath of the Wild so we have a larger variety of things to choose from. I think with these 5 things, everybody will be super hyped about what there is to come in Tears of the Kingdom. If you guys did have any other things that you are excited for, please drop it down in the comments. And if you guys can, subscribe for a lot more Tears of the Kingdom content. I do appreciate that, and it helps the channel out a lot. Hope you're enjoying those Breath of the Wild shorts, though. If you do want to join the membership, that will be in the description. And anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!